Peace. So one more time again. I was a little bit... So that was a really chaotic situation. And they will come again, the fucking corrupt officers. But save us, Jesus, in your name. Save the innocents first. And so ZVS resonance system, improving of the previous circuit setup. And I have forgot to mention one part of the coil system, because just take a look at this, please. So basically 5 centimeters, turn back, 10 centimeters, turn back, 20 centimeters, turn back. I made the same. Here comes the MOSFET. Drain, source, gate. By the shorter turned stuff, standing wave coil. So section. But I made the same, and first accidentally I made it totally symmetrical, so here in the middle, because you know it must be center tapped. This is the middle. It was the middle first. Then came the other one coil with 20 centimeters, 10 and 5. Then the other transistor on the shorter part, shorter side, yeah? So that was not working. So after the 20 centimeters returned path, I gave one more 20 centimeters in normal config, just unifilar, not turned back, phase shifted. So like that, and I made, of course, not symmetric, but the same and in series. Wait, how I made it? That's a good question. The shorter sides are being on the drains. I have otherwise a video about it in YouTube. So just for visualizing, and I try to remember 20 centimeters again, and go back again, so it's 3 times, and 10 centimeters, then 5 centimeters, and turn back again, and then here is the middle point. Okay, the center tap, CT, center tap of the coil. And here came the other one, transistor of the ZVS stuff. Then of course capacitor. I have in series twice 1 micro farad. AC capacitors, of course, condensers. Maybe it's still mirrored. I think it still to be mirrored, but I am not sure how I made this. So that's a really important question, but I am so disturbed, how it is called in English, pressed. My soul is so pressed because of these psychopathic, corrupt police officers. It's not easy to concentrate. So the secondary, so here is the symbolizing the core again. Secondary should be 4 times longer and the same structure. Okay, same but 4 times longer. Secondary. Okay, and now comes the trick. We not only take the full bridge rectifiers, and that's also an improvement compared to the video from yesterday. Just wait, I show you in a moment. If meanwhile the MOSFET does not come again. So secondary coil, high voltage, not just sinus but standing waves. They look like on the scope this elliptic stuff. You have seen in my video, I showed you this scope picture, the video in live, not in live but in direct recording. So that is the standing wave signal, phase shifted sine waves, beat each other. So okay, positive, then we take, of course, capacitor. The value is very important. I must think about it. Not too small, but not too high value. Let's say 3,300 or 4,700 microfarad plus some folia capacitors, or just try first 2,200 microfarad plus folia, or 1,000, whatever, must try, but with small value, not too small like 470 nanofarad, but just do it. Then we take this power and we make 1 or 0.5% duty cycle to a MOSFET. I don't show here the circuit, just image it yourself. It's impulse, takeout, and don't send it to battery or condenser capacitor bank, but you send this 1 or 0.5% duty cycle pulsed energy, sucked out energy, impulse like taking out energy, and you send it in a high impedance coil. Yeah, here comes the spike in, and if you take a flywheel diode, high voltage ultra fast diode, then spike out like there somewhere on the table. And this you can already send into a battery, for example, but this is it. This is a minus, okay, and it goes like down, down. And I guess this is fine. Boom! So that is double impulse. Always shorter and stronger. There can be kilowatts in that short nanosecondum. A few kilowatts, sure. And like this, you are not loading the system. And there are already standing waves in the system, phase shifting between volt and ampere. So, yeah, this is it. I am just researching it and try to improve. Meanwhile, the police wants to take everything away from me again, and they sued me for the text on the wall which I painted, "Come to Jesus." You must know these are Jews, mostly Jews and Muslims. These corrupt officers, they hate Jesus. It's not the only one time when it has happened. On Easter Friday 5 years ago, on the day of the crossing, remembering the crossing of Jesus, that was cultic. They also have sued me for another text, like "Come, believe in Jesus, save your soul," and the Holy Cross with a heart in the middle. That was on the wall in another place where I lived. And they sued me for that, and they take me with the police car, and it was all live streamed. All live streamed. So now I am a little bit on low vibration because of these psychopathic serial killers or whatever they are, satanic psychos. And it happens in every 3 months, 6 months, how they wish. If they have nothing to do, they don't want to arrest criminals or pedophiles or war criminals like Netanyahu, or here in Vienna, Teichtmeister, very well known pedophile mafia head, sadistic child abuser, killer, satanic ritual killer, like Epstein, if you know Epstein. Everything is connected. And since I fight against these pedophiles, it happens always. The sick word. Save the innocence, Jesus. It's not anymore joke. It's life danger. Save the innocence. They are abusing and killing children. Never forget, these are not human.